everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I didn't post any new YouTube video, but today I'm gonna show you guys how I do my everyday makeup routine. First thing I start with is preparing my skin before I do my makeup. I use these 3 products. Make sure you screenshot it. So after I get that skin nice and glowy and dewy, I start with brushing my eyebrows and I fill them up with a dark pencil to get that shape, you know. Okay, they look nice. We're done with the eyebrows. I use this concealer under my eyebrows to clean up the mess that I made. Okay, so I start with putting a little on my hand. I don't use like a lot of product. Okay, after looking like this, I'd like to blend the concealer with a little beauty blender. For me personally, I love blending concealer and foundation with a little one. It gives me more of a natural skin makeup look. Okay, now for the eyes, I'd like to use a contouring so you can have this lifted eye shape, fox eye shape. I tap a little of this and I always go up just a little so it won't look too much. I'd always like to look more natural and I don't want the makeup to look cakey. And I also feel like this year I have been like more into liquid makeup. Like I feel like makes your skin looks more glowy. I know it doesn't make a lot of difference, but trust the process. Okay, now guys, I'm gonna do my favorite part of makeup is contouring, and I'm gonna do that little trick contouring. I'm gonna start with Okay, after looking like this, don't blend it yet. We're gonna add a very light liquid blush. A little bit here. I'd like to use my fingers. And a little bit on the nose so you can look cutesy. And voila. Okay, now for the magic, I'd like to use this foundation. I use it as a contour. And I'd like to use it also for blending all of this. I'm a very contouring girl. I love contouring a lot. I don't know, I feel like it shapes your face and you can do whatever you want with your face. You can look like Bella Hadid with just using one product. Make sure you blend it out underneath your jawline. I feel this technique snatches your face. I'm not even playing. Okay, and now for the nose, I'd like to use a smaller brush. Make sure you blend it up to the eyes. And voila. And now for the foundation, I don't use any foundation. I just blend these two and I've been using this a lot. As I told you, it's my fucking favorite. Use these two concealers as a foundation. I blend them together like this, and I use this little one to blend my concealer. Make sure you always go up. You can have that snatched face. See that difference? I don't usually use a lot of foundation on my forehead because I'd like to look darker here. So after blend it out, I'd like to use this brush again to blend everything, so everything will look perfect together. And always make sure you add a little bit concealer to the center of the nose. Okay, so now I'd like to add a little bit of setting powder. I don't want to use a lot of it because I don't want my makeup to look cakey. Now we go to the hardest part. It's the worst part for me personally because my lashes are the worst nightmares. No matter how much I use this curler, wallah, they always go down. I don't know why. So they take a lot of time. Okay, now for the mascara. Now for the mascara, I use two mascaras. First one is this one, Essence, the blue one. I don't know, I feel like mascaras changes a lot. It changed the whole thing. Okay, don't make fun of me because I always open my mouth when I do mascara. I do. Okay. And for the second layer, I'd like to use Isadora mascara, but I'd like to make sure the first layer like dries first. So I use highlighter, like I use a lot of highlighter. This highlighter blush, it's really good. And on the nose, as I told you, I use a lot of highlighter. So the secret to look like that clean girl trend or whatever is to use a lot of highlighter. I also add a little bit of this Dior palette highlighter. It's amazing. Just a little bit because it's gonna be too much. And for the eyes, I'd like to use this brush and do a little bit in the corner of the eyes. Wow. Now we're gonna add the second layer of mascara. Make sure you don't fuck it up, or because I always do. Okay, I'd like to add a little bit to the bottom. I'm not a very bottom lash girl, but it does something for me. Ta-da! Okay, now my really favorite part is my lips. I use these two. I use this one, wait, and this one, Florel. Yeah. When I was a teenager, I used to like overline my lips, and now I don't do that anymore. Not because I'm like more secure. No, I got lip fillers. Like, you're waiting for me to say something different? No, go get that lip filler, girl. I'd like to add a lighter shade. And I use this matte lipstick. I add just a little and I use my finger. And now we add this plastic Dior. I'm not a fan of lip gloss, but this thing changes a lot. Like, look. And I think we're good to go. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And by the way, I'm a makeup artist now. Make sure you follow this page on Instagram. So if you have any event or a wedding or whatever, you can DM me here. And that's it. And this video I think will be posted for the Eid. So عيدكم مبروك الناس الكل. And that's it. Love you.